it's been a long talk, by Aneke, talking about how the president needs to, step up his game, to secure the lives and property of Nigerians. Do you think he has done so much in that regard?
Well, the issue is, as a leader, of course, you must be accountable to your people. And as far as the internal security of this country is concerned, of course, the bulk lies in the table of the president. But in the past, we are used to having a president who complains all the time. But in the case of President Buhari, this man has been doing his job. You understand? He has been focused to do his job. He has been, you understand, meeting with the security agencies, making sure they do what they are supposed to do. Security situation, most especially the one in the North Central, the one in Benue, is like a delicate situation. It's not something that started during the administration of President Buhari. It predates his administration. It's something that has been happening, you understand,
Yeah, but if sorry to
in
cut you short, Moime, again, but when you look at the campaign promises of the president, security was one of the reasons, one of the things he campaigned for. He
of
he
course,
promised
and
about he talked
security
about
was
leading from the
actually
front.
his, yeah, his security was actually his strongest point during the campaign. But if we look at it, the country is not more in the, where we were when he came on, when he assumed power in 2015. Virtually, when he assumed power in 2015, before 2015, we lived in horror in this country. On Fridays, we lived in fear. Going to the mosque was nightmare to us. On Sundays, people going to worship in their worshiping places, worship in fear. But today, we don't even think about that anymore.
Oh, just
Security situation,
okay. I'll
Boko
come
Haram
again.
took.
Again, I'll have to come back to you. But let's come back to Henry. I mean, speaking about differences, in the past and in the present, he is claiming that Nigeria is no longer where it used to be in terms of security. I mean, do you agree with that?
I think we need to interrogate intention when we're discussing security. Well, the moment we start bringing in religion or ethnicity into security, we start compromising security itself.
What do
For
you mean by
anyone to
that?
say today, what I mean is, for anyone today to say that Nigeria is more secure than it was a few years ago, the person definitely is not living within the borders of this country. We are suddenly in a state
Well, like
where
sorry to cut you. Like I said,
people
Wamia is calling from Minag, so I think he is within the confines of this country.
good defense. Thank you. Like I was saying,
Go ahead.
we are now in a situation where citizens are now becoming, they are now taking over the responsibilities of the security agencies. A lot of our friends in the Middle Belt, in Adamawa, in Kaduna, and the rest, they don't even feel the presence of the government when it comes to security provision. And for me, I think it is the assumption that there is security presently today in Nigeria is a naive illusion. It's a serious illusion because as of today, there is no security in Nigeria. That's the truth. There are no securities in our schools. We get kids that are being kidnapped from schools every now and then. The churches are not protected. The religious places are not protected. The mosques are not protected. The National Assembly is not protected. Let me come a little. What do you say? So the general feeling, and this is me speaking as a tax-paying Nigerian, the general feeling across board is that this particular security architecture currently running in Nigeria today is not for the Nigerian people, but rather for certain people, for a clique of people who now determine if, okay, the court says release this person,
And who are
and we will
those?
say
Who are
no,
those
we're not
people?
releasing this person. My brother, I'm sure we will get to it when in the course of this
We,
conversation,
we, can- we can we
because you're
can we can
looking
get
at
to it now.
the. Okay, let's do it now.
Yeah. Who are those persons? Who are you alleging are these people?
It's not an allegation. As of today, in fact, since the past 3 years, for 3 years now, that President Muhammadu Buhari has been the president of Nigeria, the only people the only people, and I'm speaking with records, the only people who have actually benefited from provision of security in Nigeria are herdsmen. No other person, no other class of Nigerian.
Do you have proof
Can
of that?
say-
Do you have proof? Do you have?
Yes, I have proof of that. My brother, I'm a researcher. So when I tell you this is what is going on, then this is what is going on.
All right, I'll come
Let's
back to you.
start from the appointment. Let's start from the appointment of security chiefs. When I started my opening remark, I said the sincerity of purpose is what is important. The president is the president of 180 million Nigerians. If truly, genuine peace and security are his intentions, there is no reason for him to find solace in appointing only his kinsmen as security chiefs. That alone has compromised
Henry, just
security.
just hold it for a second. I mean, I'll come back to you on that again, but let me come to you. I mean, he is saying that the president is not doing enough, and by not doing enough, he means the president appointing a lot of people from, according to him now, his kinsmen, into top security apparatus. I mean, what is the downside to that?
There's no downside to President Muhammadu Buhari appointing anybody he wishes, as long as it's in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to do so. I mean, he hasn't done anything illegal. It's so sad that people in Nigerians, the likes of Henry, continue to politicize security issues, but continue to politicize the lives of Nigerians out there. I mean, he said that only herdsmen have been protected by the. What's the meaning of that? I mean, today there are over 180 million Nigerians. We are largely under-policed. And there are police in every state of the country that are doing their jobs to secure the lives and property of each and every one of us. And he's saying only herdsmen have been protected. For in fact, do we all know that all of these things are still allegations? That it hasn't been proven. Just yesterday, the Nigerian police was arrested 56 bandits, for the killings in Baningwari. And, a few days ago, Inspector General's escort team also arrested gun runners in Benue. Most of them that were arrested were even Muslims. So all of these things are still in the realms of allegations. Do we have security issues? Yes, we have. It is now so sad that Nigerians now begin to politicize
But do you think the president should have spread the appointments across board?
I mean, that is irrelevant here. Are these guys professional? Are they doing their job? That is what we should worry about, and not where they are from, not the religion they profess and all that.
Just hold your thought for a second. Okay. We'll take a break. All right, that's where we are. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back in a moment. Don't go away.